So today we'll be doing some Instagram audits and some website audits. So if you don't see your name at the top and you want your Instagram audited or your website audited, just comment your username below and comment your website URL below. Let me know if you can hear before I go ahead and get started. Hello, Hair Lux. Again, let me know if you can hear and I'll go ahead and get started. Also, please like the live stream if you're just joining. Can everyone hear? Okay, perfect. Let me know if you can hear better, if the sound's better. Someone said it's low. So here's our first audit. I don't know if you're in Atlanta or Jersey. Okay, 1 second. Is this better? Let me know if this is a little bit better. Okay, so depending on your location, I would add that to your name. So let's see what you're selling: bundles, lashes. So I would add bundles, Atlanta or Jersey, or lashes, Atlanta or Jersey. That way you make your profile searchable. I know you do have your brand name here, so you may be reluctant to changing that, but making your profile searchable does help. So adding those keywords to your profile. See, you have an active story. That's really good. Actually, you have a couple stories. So next, I'll check your consistency. 2 hours, 14 hours, 14 hours, 21 hours, 21 hours. So super consistent. Customize, shop on the website. So you have calls to actions in your captions. It says, will the order ship now? So I'll add stronger call to actions to your caption. So let me know if I need to visit your website or text you or DM you to purchase. And as far as your hashtags, unless you're trying to attract, women entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs in general, I would try to, mix up my hashtags to maybe, half of the entrepreneur hashtags, if that's who you're trying to attract, and half lip gloss or cosmetics or whatever, the product is. Hope to see some hair ladies try it out. So yeah, stronger calls to action, like you're saying, try it out. But let me know what I need to do to purchase your hair. Link in bio. Text me, DM me, email me. Other than that, everything looks good. Stronger calls to actions. Maybe add your location and the product to your name, and maybe change up your hashtags. So here we have the same thing. You opting in to use your brand name for your profile name, but this is another opportunity to increase the traffic to your page by making your page searchable. So if you like to add, cosmetologist your city, or hairstylist your city, or wig maker your city, that would increase the search traffic to your profile. That's one thing to keep in mind. So you have an active story, one active story. I will add more, so just go through to your content, hit this paper airplane button, and it's going to give you an option on your app to share to your story. So, just dig through your content and reshare it to your story. Custom color unit, let's see. So 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days ago. So almost at least once per day, except the last time was 4 days ago. So if this is a content issue, meaning you're running out of content, like you posted 3 pictures in one, you can split this up. So you have different angles. So I will make each picture another post, and I would take videos of all your wigs. So videos, get 10 to 20 photos, get 5 to 10 videos of each wig. That way you never ever run out of content. Different angles, different backgrounds. Let's see. So I will add some more local wig related hashtags since we're pushing the wig product. And again, like I said, it's easier to build a local audience than it is to, get someone nationally to buy your hair, because at least the people locally can come and check out your hair. Other than that, your content is good. I would just add stronger calls to actions. Let me know what I need to do to purchase, whether that's linking your bio, texting you, DMing you, emailing you. More local wig related hashtags. Also, tagging your location helps. I know I don't talk about that a lot, but tagging your location, again, that does get you in front of a local audience. But yeah, other than that, everything looks good. Just stronger calls to actions in your post. Let me know that I need to go here to book or purchase your wigs. So this, let me see. So they have Houston Tresses in their name. Let's see. So it's kind of searchable, but not. Since there's not a lot of profiles showing up, that could mean that there's not a lot of search traffic for this term. So if you're willing, you can mix it up to like Houston custom wigs or Houston wigs or something of that nature. Again, to get that search traffic. You do have an active story. That's good. I would add more to your story. You can dump unlimited content onto your stories. Like always give your followers something to view on your stories, regardless of what it is. It'll disappear in 24 hours anyway, so it doesn't have to be anything perfect. Let's see what this said. Other than that, book your appointment today. Books are open. Same with this, like, let me know what I need to do to book. I know the information may be in your bio, but sometimes people are not discovering your content from your profile. They'll discover it somewhere else on Instagram, and they may not go to your bio first. So, let them know in this content. Your content is, your digital flyers that you're, passing out across Instagram. So have all relevant information on your content. Like here, click link to book early. You have a good mix of local hashtags. Actually, a lot of local hashtags. That's good. Calls to actions. 2 days ago, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. So look like about once per day. That's good. Good mix of local hashtags. That's good. Look like you're adding calls to actions to most of your posts. I would add them to all. And again, your location, adding your location does help and get your profile or your content seen by people searching your location, because people do search the location page on Instagram. Other than that, everything looks pretty good. This is the only other thing I would look into changing. Maybe, Houston wigs, Houston stylists, something like that. So now we have uniquely made hair company. So same with here, you're in Philly, so I'll put, Virgin Hair Philly, Wigs Philly, something like that to make this title searchable. So you have an active story, that's good. Load this way, custom. DM to order, you have strong call to actions in your post. I would add some hashtags to make your content more searchable. The more searchable your content, the more reach, more impressions, more engagement, ultimately more sales. DM to order. I see you do have here, and these are local, so that's good. So let me check consistency. 5 hours, 19 hours, 1 day, April 24. So yeah, you're definitely gonna have to post a lot more. I don't know, maybe you took a break. I think the last 4 posts were recent, but it looked like there was a gap, and these posts were from like 2019. So if your objective is to grow and get more sales, you're definitely gonna have to increase the number of times that you're posting. So other than that, calls to actions in every post, um, hashtags in every post, especially local. Um, when you're under like 5,000 followers, hashtags and the captions and all of the little tricks and tweaks help. But after 5,000 or more followers, your audience kind of starts to do the work for you. So um, if you need that little quick boost in engagement and impressions and reach, hashtags do help. So that's why I stress hashtags, especially when you have a smaller audience. If I think this is all the audits that I had from the group. If I missed you, comment your Instagram username below. If you're learning something, let me know. Like the stream as well. Now we're gonna do the website audits. So I'm not gonna too much comment on themes and things of that nature because that's 100% your preference. Well, all of this is your preference. But I'm more concerned about the actual product listing. So if you're currently getting traffic and the traffic is not converting over into a sale, that usually means that you have a conversion optimization rate issue. And one thing that affects conversion rate optimization or conversion rates is thin product listings. So um, there's not enough information on this page to convert a visitor into a buyer. Let's check some other ones. So yeah, you're gonna have to have all relevant information that a visitor may need before buying your product: shipping time, return policy, payment terms and conditions, like everything. Imagine if you were to go to a store, a hair store, and there was a salesperson, and you can ask them questions live. Um, think of all of the questions you may ask someone before purchasing hair, and you want to have all of that listed on your website. So if people are visiting your site and they're bouncing, they're leaving, they're not buying anything, this could be the reason because the product pages are really thin. Another thing that can throw off conversions is I see you have a mix of different products. So you have AirPods, jewelry, and things of that nature. This can also throw off conversions because you're giving people, alternative things to click on, and it kind of, throws off. I don't really know if your site is about hair or jewelry or AirPods. So that's one thing to keep in mind as well. When you have a lot of things to click on your website, people will click them and get lost and not end up buying anything. So here's our next one. Let's see. Same here. If you're getting visitors and they're not buying, this could be a issue of the product pages being really thin. So if you want to increase your conversions on your website, you're going to have to add more information to your product pages. And to check your conversion rate, if you have Shopify shows you your conversion rate like for your entire store. If your conversion rate is less than 1 to 2%, that means you need to make some changes to your website. Let's see. So yeah, you're gonna have to add a lot more. Lux, are you still here? Can you give me the website to that local hair company here in Dallas? I want to show you an example of a conversion rate optimized website. Let me know if y'all have any questions so far. Now this one is a lot better because it does have the photos, more photos. Then it has a photo with someone actually wearing a product. But it still would need more information: shipping time, return policy, more about the product, things like that. Q&A or frequently asked questions. No, Hair Looks. What is that? That website that we showed previously. They're Dallas based, but I can't think of their name. Um, it's a fairly large national hair extension company, but I think they're based in Dallas, and we used them as an example last time to show how their site was optimized to convert their yeah, Yummy. I don't know why I always forget them. For some reason their site is being really slow, or maybe it's my internet. I think it's their site. Okay, so when I say conversion optimized website, if you notice, they're not showing pictures of products. Their pictures feature people. So that's one way to optimize your website for conversions. Number two, if we look at the product descriptions that we looked at previously, and I'm not like, picking on anybody or anything like that, but look at all of the text that we have about the product itself compared to the other sites. Then they go even deeper, so they have delivery information. They have a lint chart. They have exchanges and return policy. So we literally need all of this same exact text on our website to convert a visitor into a buyer. If our buyers or if our visitors are uninformed, they're not going to buy from us. So if people are coming to your traffic and not buying, like, it's not the people or the traffic, it's your website. So, and if we scroll down, we're going to see product videos, and if we scroll down even more, we're going to see 1 million reviews. Does it show a number? So 203 reviews. This page is filled with information. Like if I'm visiting this website and I'm in the market for hair, I have no reason not to buy because they've, pretty much combated any objection that I may have before purchasing this product. I see the reviews, I see the return policy, shipping, full in-depth product detail. They even go as far as doing videos. And a lot of people are underutilizing video on their website or just in general. You're trying to sell a beauty product that's basically supposed to transform the way someone looks. So you need to find a way to convey that, through the internet, through your cell phone, through the desktop. One of the best ways to convey that message is through video. Video passes more information than a photo can. So you definitely should have, product videos on your product pages. Let me know if this is making sense so far. If you understand where I'm coming from when I say conversion rate optimization, optimizing your website to convert visitors into traffic. And this is relevant for everyone, like especially the people who are running ads. Like sometimes or most times, it's a couple of reasons your ads won't work. But if your website isn't already converting traffic on a consistent basis, then throwing ads traffic to your website is not going to help it. Your website should already naturally be converting traffic on its own before you, decide to run ads to it, or before you try to jump on another social platform to drive traffic from that platform to your website. But so yeah, that was my last audit, website audit. So if I didn't get you, comment your website URL. If I didn't get to your Instagram audit and you're still watching, comment your website URL. Also, the Instagram Ads Masterclass is 8 days away, I believe, and the price did increase. But for everyone watching live, I will give you a special discounted price if you're interested in signing up. But on the Instagram Ads Masterclass, I will be showing you how to book clients using Instagram and how to sell hair extensions and wigs locally. And I'll probably be talking about more about optimizing your website for conversions because I do get that a lot. People messaging and wanting to do paid ads, but their website is not optimized. And one of the quickest ways to find out your conversion rate is, again, looking into your website backend. So, like if you use Shopify or something like that, it'll show you how your website is already performing. Any questions so far? Everything making sense? Okay, perfect. Again, if you're just joining and you want your Instagram audited, comment your Instagram username below. Any questions about ads while we're here? Also, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, just search, let's see, how to market my hair business to six figures. Or you can click the link in my bio, or you can DM me for the link as well. I actually didn't cover the ads. I was asking if anyone had any questions about ads. But yeah, this is going to be saved. Can you explain what the data means after you run ads? Um, it's just like a sign of how your ads perform. So last night I was digging through my ads and I realized that I had turned off some campaigns that were performing really good because the conversions came later. So the purchase conversions came later. So when I ran the ads, um, I got some leads, but I didn't immediately get any purchases. So, after I didn't immediately get any purchases, I'm like, well, those ads suck. They don't work. And I turned them off. So I came back last night to look and I saw that I had some cheap purchase conversions, uh, like this one actually. So I tweaked this campaign a little bit. I increased the budget and I turned it back on. So that's what I mean when I say, collecting data, because you could get a sale later on. And by you having the pixel, like I always say, have that pixel installed on your website, and you get a purchase based on that ad, even if the purchase came from, you know, a month after you ran the ads, that data will still show. So that's what I did. I just came through. I tried to find the ad sets that had the cheapest cost per purchases. This was one. This one, I may actually turn this one back on as well. Then I made the tweaks to see where the purchases came from. So let me show you. So if we do a breakdown, so now I'm getting, a little bit more granular. It shows me that four of the purchases came from the age group 25 through 34. Then two came from 35 through 44. So when I relaunched the ads, I only relaunched the ads from using people 25 through 44. I excluded 18 to 24 because they brought me no sales. and I excluded 45 through 54 for the same reason. So that's what I mean about testing and running your ads and, tweaking, looking at your data. Because if you notice, like, when we look here, let's see. So let's get out a breakdown. So notice how our cost per purchase here was $12. But if we dive a little bit deeper to see where those purchases came from, we realize we wasted money on these two campaigns. And our cost per purchase here was $32, which is way too high. So that lets me know when I relaunch this ad, I didn't run any of these at all. I only ran the ads through here because this what gave me my actual purchases. And your ROAS is your return on ad spend. So this shows me that for every dollar that I gave to Facebook, they gave me $3 back for this ad campaign. And actually, while I'm here, I spotted one more ad campaign that I can turn back on, which was this one. And I'm pretty sure I turned this one off because the lead cost was high, which is the wrong number to pay attention to in this scenario. But that's why, it's good to come back to your ads to see if you did get any sales later on. And this one did convert a sale. So I'll probably go through, let's see. So come back and let's see where the sales came from. So both sales, and again, notice initially it showed we were getting the purchases for $10, but when we dive a little bit deeper, we were paying $4.22 per sale. And the other age groups just, wasted money for us. So when I come back, I'll probably set up this ad campaign, but I'll run it to 25 through 34 and exclude everybody else because that's the age group that performs best for us. With your ads, it's best to select a few amount of states, specific ages. When you're running cold ads, like you're trying to cold ads, meaning you're running ads to people who don't know you, you need to go wide. So don't touch the states, leave it national. Let me see. So it's by default it's going to say United States. So leave this at United States when you're running a cold ad. You need to give Facebook enough a large pool of people to pull from. The only thing I would tweak is this: 18-year-olds probably aren't going to buy your products. I like to do 25 at the bare minimum, and probably go like. You probably don't serve 50-year-olds, so maybe like 40 here. So as far as age and location, this is about the only thing I would tweak. Okay, perfect. Yeah, what you're going to be looking for is add to carts and initiate checkouts. You may not, squeeze out any purchases, but if you could get those initiate checkouts, that's like the second best thing because that person has committed. They probably have entered their credit card information at least. So when you serve them a retargeting ad like, hey, we see you attempted to check out, but you didn't buy for whatever reason, come back over. That's how you convert that sale. And with hair, you can target, by lace wigs. You can go extensions. You can go wigs. You can target by your competitors. So she's happy hair. The thing about when you're targeting based on interest is that other people are running ads on these interests as well. So what I like to do is create what's called a lookalike audience. So you come over to your audiences. So imagine if you could run ads to people that already engage with your Instagram page or people that already engage with your Facebook page. So we would create a custom audience. By the way, the Instagram ads masterclass is 8 days away. So if you'd like to learn more about how to run ads to get clients, there's a link in the chat box. There's a link in the description of this video, or you can DM me. So we have all of these options to create lookalike audience or custom audiences off of. So actually I did the wrong thing. This is custom audience. Well, actually we need to do that first. So custom audience. So we can, here's our grocery lines. So I can tell Facebook, hey, create me an audience based off the people who visit my profile. So when you log on to Instagram, you have profile visits. Those are people who just visited your profile in general. So that some clicked your website, some followed you, some engaged with you. We also have people who engage with any post or ad. So these are the people who are liking, commenting, saving, sharing your posts. People who message your business profile. So people who DM you. And people who save any post or ad. So once we create these audience, I like people who engage with any post. So once I created that audience, what I did was I created what's called a lookalike audience based on that data. So let me show you the audience. So if you see here, lookalike US, 1% of the population of the United States engage with any post ad in the last 180 days. So by creating this audience, I now have an alternative group of people that look like the people that already engage with my Instagram content to show ads to. And these to me are the best performing ads because it's based off, your specific profile versus, just targeting interests that other people are targeting. So like this ad group or ad campaign is based off of interests. So like hair extensions, wigs, things like that. But let's see. Now this is a lookalike campaign. So this is based off a lookalike audience of people that message my page. And notice the cost per lead is, pretty similar to the interest base. So this is one way to, reach similar people, and it's also a way to scale out your ads. So if your ads are working well, creating lookalike audiences is a way to, scale your ads up. Let me know if this is making sense. So since this seemed like this performed pretty well, I'm going to duplicate this out. And we're going to come back. Let's see. Girl. Fam, you gotta go find you some business. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
So now I want to see where the conversions came from. So it came from the Instagram news feed. So I'm going to come back here and delete the Facebook news feed. Yes, ma'am.
Look at my nails.
Looks good. And I want to see what age group. We can also do this by device. So I noticed I usually only get sales from people who have iPhones. So let's see. Instagram newsfeed, iPhone. And if you see here, it shows that the 2 sales that we did get came from iPhones at a cost of $8 each. But we want age. So 25 through 34. So that's what we're going to narrow our ads down to. It makes sense. I still need that class. Hey, the link is in the comments. Or you can DM me. Show you how to do this from scratch. So 24 to 35. And like I said, see, we're running this to a lookalike audience. We're not using any interest, only the lookalike audience. And we're excluding anybody who is already a lead or anyone who has already gotten my ebook. That way they don't see the ad. Because we would just be wasting money showing the ad to people who are already leads. Let's see. So that's right. Let's check our ad. So the only thing I'm going to tweak is the budget. So this was at a $15 per day budget. Let's see what I want to do. I don't want to jump it too much. So I'll do like $20. Sometimes when you increase your budget too much, Facebook will increase your cost per lead. So I think we're good. Let's publish that. So now we just have to check to see if that's launched. Let's delete this. And let's turn this on. Yes, ma'am.
You gonna play with me?
Sure.
Trey,
Yes.
I need help building a castle with these carpet boards.
Okay.
With the blender tops. gonna build a castle.
So it says our ad sets are off. Let's turn that on.
It's gonna need this.
And okay, so we're good. So here's basically my ads funnel. This campaign, anything that says TOF are campaigns that are being shown to a cold audience, so people who don't know me. So I have 3 cold audience campaigns so far. This one is already active, and we're getting some pretty decent price leads. I wish they were a little bit cheaper. And we have one bottom of funnel. So these are people who have became leads, but they didn't purchase my Instagram Secrets ebook. So I'm running a reach campaign so I can reach everyone within that audience. And it's saying it's going to cost me about $6 to reach 1,000 people. So hopefully, this converts the people who have already been to our website but did not buy. Hopefully this converts them into buyers. And that's, the entire funnel.
Trey,
Yes, ma'am.
How do you like my butt earring?
I don't.
Yeah. How do you like it?
I don't.
Like it?
Nope.
Why?
What is that?
I put an earring. I found it.
Any other questions? Again, if you're interested in the Instagram Ads Masterclass and you still haven't signed up, there's a link in the description and there's a link in the comment section. And I'll show you, how to set this up to apply to your business. But it's always going to be the same concept for any business. You're, setting your ads up in a funnel to take people who don't know you, to warm them up, to get them to know, like, and trust you, to convert the people that know, like, and trust you into a sale. And that's for any business. And I'll be showing you one of the best ways to run ads that's not, driving people to your traffic. Because there is a better way to do this. Any other questions? If y'all don't have any other questions, I'll go ahead and hop off. Probably be back on Instagram later doing a live. Also, if you found this live stream helpful or useful, please like it. Tell your friends. And here's the link for you again. What are you doing?
I should have fucked this out so the castle can come with it.
Do what?
I should have fucked this out so the castle can come with it. I just gonna need help for it.